going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today we're doing a realistic rebuild of the Raiders in Madden 08. That's when they had Jamarcus Russell as a rookie, so let's hop right into this. Jamarcus Russell is an 82 overall, and obviously in real life he did not pan out well, but I don't think in the game he's going to put on all kinds of weight and be out of the league in 2 years, so hopefully we can make him the quarterback he was supposed to be coming out of the draft. Our starting running backs, Jordan, who's an 83, his backup Rhodes, who's also an 83. Our starting number one receiver is Jerry Porter, who's an 80, his backup Curry, 78, Taylor, 79, Gabriel, 75. Our starting tight end is Zach Miller, 79 overall, 21 years old. I didn't know that he started out on the Raiders. That's surprising. Starting left tackle, Sims, 83. Starting left guard is, I'm going to stick with his first name, Paul, who's a 75 overall. McQuinston? That actually probably is how you say it. Starting center is Grove, 83. His backup, Newberry, 80. Starting right guard, Booth, 78, who's 24 years old. That's probably why he's starting. Starting right tackle, Gallery, 79 overall, 27 years old. Our starting left end is Kelly, who's 82 overall, 25 years old. Starting right end, Burgess, 94 overall. He is 29 years old, so that's not all too great for age. But I don't know what the regression is in Madden 08, so we will find out together. His backup is Moses, 72 overall, 23 years old. Our starting defensive tackle is Warren Sapp, who's an 89 overall. He's a very old man and a terrible human being, in my opinion. Sands is the backup, 82 overall, 27 years old. Our starting left outside linebacker is Sam Williams, who's a 78 overall, 27 years old. Starting middle linebacker, Morrison, 88 overall, 25 years old. That's awesome to have. Starting right outside linebacker is Howard, 82 overall, 24 years old. So our linebackers are very, very young. Starting cornerback, I have no idea to say either of his names. Osumaga, 93 overall, 26 years old. His backup, Washington's an 85 overall, 24 years old. Starting free safety, Stuart Skogert, 85 overall, 26 years old, and our starting strong safety is Huff, who's an 86 overall, 24 years old. I don't know many guys on this team. Our kicker's an 84, and our punter is a 98. Okay, if you say so. We ended the season going 5-11. The Chargers and the Chiefs went 11-5. The Broncos 7-9. I did not know the Chiefs were good back then. Yearly awards: Tom Brady with the MVP, Bulger, Hasselbeck at number 3, Peyton Manning, Tomlinson. Let's go to Coach of the Year, Holmgren. Okay. Let's go to Offensive Player of the Year for the AFC. Tomlinson, Brady, Manning, Harrison. Defensive Player of the Year, Asante Samuel. No Raiders. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jamarcus Russell. Nice. Marshawn Lynch at number 2. Defensive Rookie of the Year, nobody from our team. These menus are so bad. Let's go to season stats. I want to start with the passing. I don't know why they'd go to defense first. Russell, 3,300 yards, 18 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Not all that great. Jordan, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Rhodes with 1, Griffin with 1, Russell with 2. Receiving, Porter, 64 catches, 846, 3 touchdowns. Curry, 648 with 5 touchdowns. Griffin, 298 with a touchdown. Gabriel, 417 with 5. Let's go to defense. Tackles, 103 for Howard. How do we sort X? 9 sacks for Kelly, 7 for Sands and Burgess, 5 for Howard, 3 for Sapp. He's not any good anymore in this. Our cornerback had 6 interceptions. I'm not even going to say Namdi. I'm going to call him Namdi. 6 interceptions. 2 for Washington, Williams, and Starks. What about safeties? Nothing. Defensive touchdowns. We have 1 for Morrison and 1 for Namdi. Let's find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Patriots beat the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl 24-17. Brady had 188 yards. Hasselbeck, 201. Alexander, 167 yards. And Stallworth, 110. Let's go to the offseason. The Hall of Fame class of 2008. Marvin Harrison, Trent Green, Rod Smith, Brad Johnson, Morton Anderson. Okay. What players on our team are about to become free agents? That's the big question. Years left. We need to bring him back. 5 years. How old is he? 27? All right. Let's re-sign him. This game's so slow. I do like that you can tell year by year. Let's go. I imagine he'll just take this offer. Accepted. That was painless. Okay, I agree. I think I'm just going to show you all the players I'm going to re-sign and do it off screen because this is going to be so slow. All right, we're going to bring back the free safety, the center, the left end. We don't need to bring back Newberry's 32. Taylor, we don't need to bring back. Josh McCown, we definitely don't have to bring back. Williams, I think I will bring back. Other than that, I might just let everybody else walk. Maybe bring back Gabriel? All right, I'm going to re-sign all these guys. So I brought everybody back that I said I was going to, except Sam Williams. He wanted so much money, and he's 28 years old. It's just not worth it. So we're here free agency, and Lance Briggs is a free agent, 96 overall, right outside linebacker. I'm going to have to make a play at him. I'm going to give him 5 years. That's so much money. Let's give him right there, and I'm going to up this to 35.50. He's considering the Raiders' offer. I don't know if they tell you right away. I doubt it. What do we have here? Rucker, right end, we don't need. Right guard, we could use a right guard in my opinion, but he's 35, so never mind. I want to go by age. A lot of these guys are just up in age, and I don't want to bring any of them in. Look at all of them. 27-year-old halfback. No, thank you. Punter, we don't need. Strong safety. Oh, what's his overall? He's an 82 overall. I don't really think we need that. Punter, why would they? I don't need punters. Just don't send me punters. That's all. Look how bad these menus are. They're just so slow and clunky. And I guess that just makes it more like interesting, I guess, because you can actually make the offer and all that. But compared to nowadays, it's just so slow. Corey Dillon's there. I don't think there's anybody that I want to bring in. Yeah, we're fine. Let's actually sim this and see if we get Briggs. Let's go 5 days. Briggs, accept your offer below. Would you like to sign to the Raiders roster? Absolutely. So I guess we can just sim the rest of this. Go to the draft. Look at what you have to do. I have to sim pick by pick until I get to my pick at number 6. What kind of joke is that? I don't even know who we're going to pick. Why did it just sim by my pick? No way. Who did we take? I almost just want to sim through the rest of this because I have no idea if any of these guys are on our team. That's so disappointing. This is going to take forever. I don't think there's... Oh, sim them. Oh, okay. With our second round draft pick, we're going to take Jamel Bronson, the cornerback. Let's draft him. We don't find their overalls until the end of this draft, which is just strange. In the second round, we're going to take left guard Mir Clay. So this draft is so bad and just like... It's not easy to do. It takes so much time. I'm going to make all my picks and then show you who I picked, their overalls and all that right here since we have to sign them all. So I'm going to sign all these players and I'll go over them. These menus are so bad. When I signed my free agent rookies, they just took them off the screen. So I had to find them in here. Here's Lofton, who they drafted in the first round, the defensive tackle, the third string guys, an 81 overall. I'm going to try to get rid of Warren Sapp right now. We also drafted Bronson, a 76 overall. Everyone else isn't even on the screen. But let's take a look at our whole team. Russell's an 83, Jordan 84, Griffin 89, Porter's an 80, Curry's an 80, Gabriel 77, Miller's up to an 80, the offensive line, Sims 83, Newberry's an 80, Grove 86, Timmerman 86, Gallery 79. On defense, Kelly 82, Burgess 94, Sapp 89, Sands 82, Howard 85, Morrison 88, Briggs 96, which is awesome. Namdi 93, Washington 85, Bronson 76, Stewart is an 85, and Huff's an 89. So we should do pretty well. I mean... Most of our positions are 80 or above, except our right tackle. Now, can we put people on the trade block? Oh, I'm not even in the season yet. All right, let's go to the season and see if I can put people on the trade block. We are going to trade Warren Sapp to the Chicago Bears for a third-round draft pick. They would have too many players, so give me the worst guy on your roster and we'll be a done deal. I'm going to try to take their right outside linebacker. Thank you. We ended the season at 3-13. How is that possible? The Chargers went 9-7, the Chiefs and the Broncos 8-8. Is it just because we're in a tough division? 3-13. What a joke. Tom Brady MVP again. Carson Palmer, Donovan McNabb, Ben Roethlisberger, Mark Bulger. Coach of the Year. I have no idea who Bobby Petrino is. I probably should. Let's go to AFC Offensive Player of the Year. There's no Raiders Defensive Player of the Year. No Raiders, of course, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Nobody. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Nobody. Wow, we're doing pretty well. Let's take a look at the stats. I have a feeling we're not going to make the playoffs once in this whole rebuild. I want to start with passing. Never want to start with defense. Russell, what? 2,400 yards. 9 touchdowns. 17 interceptions. What happened? Rushing, 852 for Jordan with a touchdown. Rhodes with 2. Receiving, Porter, 756, 5 touchdowns. Griffin, 182, 1. Curry, 388 with 3. This is terrible. Morrison, 120 tackles. Briggs, 103. Sack total 7 for Kelly and Sands, 6 for Burgess, 4 for Howard and Briggs. Interceptions, a lot of 2s. 2 for Bronson, the rookie. Howard, Morrison, Briggs, Blackstock, Mamdi. Nobody else. No safeties. We have 2 defensive touchdowns, 1 by Morrison and 1 by Namdi. This is very, very rough. We need some receivers, I guess, for Russell. The Colts beat the Bears 34-20. Peyton Manning at 275 yards. Grossman 262. Reggie Wayne 150. Adai 132. Let's go the offseason. The Hall of Fame class of 2009. Keenan McCardell, Isaac Bruce, Matt Stover, Corey Dillon, and Brett Favre. Interesting. Don't think he retired in 09. Now, for the players I want to re-sign, obviously our punter. I want to bring back Morrison. Walter, absolutely not. I'll bring back Bing. Aside from that, maybe Ingram, the free safety? I don't see much I want to bring back here. There's a lot of, maybe, no, because we don't really need offensive tackle or right outside linebackers, even though they are young. I am just going to pass on them. Let's bring back Morrison and our punter, and then bring back Bing. Terrell Owens is a free agent. How old is he at this point? 34. I don't care about that. I'm trying to bring him in. How much money do we have? $18 million in cap room. Let's bring him up to 18.5. We'll go 0.4 because this takes forever. And then we'll go up to 4.26. Make that offer. We need to get some weapons for Russell, like I said. Foster's a halfback. We don't really need him. Reggie Brown, receiver. How old is he? 28? I'm going to bring him in as well. I want to get a bunch of weapons. Jerry Porter's just not going to cut it. Let's be honest. Let's go up to, I'm thinking 18. 18.7, that's fine. And then maybe basically 3.5. Submit the offer. What else do we have here? Right guard. We should be fine there. Even though he's 36 years old, so this shouldn't cost this much money, but I'm going to probably pass on that. We could bring in both, a right guard and a left guard. I think I'm just going to, we probably shouldn't load up. I did say it's going to be somewhat realistic. Why would it back me out to this point? His menus are so bad. I know I've said that so many times, but come on. Mike Williams, right tackle. 29. Well, who's this? Jason Brown, left guard, 26 years old. Let's bring him in. What is he? I think he was like an 80. Does it say it on screen? Of course not. Wants a job opportunity. So I'm just going to give you this offer if that's what you want. Not going crazy right there. A lot of offensive linemen, which I suppose is good. I don't think we need to bring in anybody else. So let's just sim the rest of this. Everybody turned us down that we made contract offers to. We have pick number 2. So let's go to our pick. We need a receiver bad. I'm taking Rocco Mobley. In the second round, we're going to take another receiver, Eli Farr. So the receivers we drafted, Mobley was a 78, Farr was a 74. We really could have used Owens. Like really bad. But I suppose now let's actually go back to that player breakdown real quick. Russell's up to an 85, so hopefully he doesn't have a bad season like last year. Jordan 85, Griffin's a 90, Porter 84, Curry's an 80, Gabriel's an 80, Zach Miller up to an 83. The offensive line looks great other than the right tackle. Sims 87, Newberry's an 80, Grove 86, Booth 81, Gallery still a 79. On defense, Kelly 82, Burgess 94, Lofton's up to an 84, which is awesome. Howard 85, Morrison 88, Briggs 96, Namdi 94, Washington 85, Bronson up to a 78. Stewart's an 86 and Huff's an 89. Let's go to the playoffs. We ended year 3 going 6-10. The Chiefs went 11-5. Chargers and Broncos 8-8. So we are improving. That's good to see. Let's check out the yearly awards, the stats, see who won the Super Bowl. Mark Bulger with the MVP. Manning, Brady, Palmer, Roethlisberger, all the usual names. Coach of the year, Herm Edwards. Interesting. Wasn't expecting to see that. Let's go offensive player of the year for the AFC. Tomlinson, Manning, Brady, Parker, Reggie Wayne. Defensive player of the year, Dyson Morrison, number 2. A Samuel is there. Offensive rookie of the year. We have nobody up here. Defensive rookie of the year. Nobody yet again. Love to see that. Let's see how bad Jamarcus Russell did. Or maybe he did good. I don't know. There is a chance. I'm just not really counting on it. Let's go to passing. 3,100 yards, 24 touchdowns, 4 deceptions. What happened? I was not expecting that. How do you go from, what was it, like 2,400 yards, 9 touchdowns, like 19 interceptions in year 2? Rhodes, 900 yards, 7 touchdowns. Jordan, 700 yards with 5. Receiving, Porter, 968, 6 touchdowns. Jordan, 454 with 2. Curry, 606 with 4. Griffin and Miller with a touchdown. Gabriel, 273 with 6 touchdowns. On defense, Briggs, 113 tackles. Morrison, 101. Sack totals, 10 for Kelly, 9 for Sand, 7 for Burgess, 5 for Lofton, 2 for Howard, 2 for Namdi. Interceptions, 12 for Morrison, our middle linebacker. Wow. 4 for Washington and Nnamdi, 2 for Bronson, Big, and Stewart. Check out the safeties if we have any. We don't. Defensive touchdown by Nnamdi. You think with 12 interceptions, Morrison actually might have got a touchdown off that, but I guess not. Let's find out who won the Super Bowl. The Rams blew out the Colts 59-21. I want to check out all these stats. Bulger, 416, 6 touchdowns, no interceptions. Manning, 2 touchdowns with an interception, 365. Rushing, Steven Jackson, 112, 2 touchdowns. Adai, 26 yards. What happened? Gonzalez, 9 for 121, 2 touchdowns. Torrey Holt, 118, 3 touchdowns. McMichael, 51 yards with a touchdown. Steven Jackson with a touchdown. Who else down here? Kloppenstein with a touchdown. Of course, the good old Joe Kloppenstein. Hall of Fame class of 2010, Mark Brunell, Warwick Dunn, Lawyer Malloy, Rodney Harrison, and Derek Brooks. Is Harrison even in real life right now? Now, for players that I'm going to sign, obviously Burgess, Griffin will bring back Sims. Basically all these players that are in the 80s. Yeah, we're going to bring back all the 80s. We'll bring back the left guard. Other than that, we'll let everybody else walk. The highest overall player in free agency is a kicker who's a 96 overall. We could go with a center who's a 93. I really just need receivers. Anybody good here? There isn't. That's so disappointing. We're fine at tight end. I almost just want to bring in these offensive linemen just to beef up our offensive line, make a run at the playoffs. I'm going to bring in both these guys, or at least make them offers. How much money? Oh, we have tons of money. Okay. Let's go up, 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 up. That's so slow. I can't wait for this rebuild to be over. I thought this would be so much fun going back to Madden 08, playing with a team, but these menus are just so bad. I'm never doing a rebuild in this again. I'll do fantasy drafts, stuff like that, but never, ever a rebuild. Let's see. Kicker we don't need. They're all kickers and halfbacks and stuff I don't need. Mike McKenzie, why not? Welcome to the team. Is there anybody else that's going to be there? Kendall left guard. Rhodes a halfback. John Kitna, absolutely not. Williams is there. Seth Payne, defensive tackle. We don't need him. Mike Williams, right tackle. We're David Carr. Yikes. Okay, we don't need any of these guys. Let's go to the draft. Everybody turned us down again. Do you just not want to play for the Raiders? I don't get it. What pick are we going to have? We went 6 and 10. Of course, there's no real easy way of knowing that. I have to look at the ticker down below. This is not looking good. We don't have the 7th pick. We don't have the 8th pick. We have the 9th pick. All right. I'd really like to get some great receiver, but that's not going to be an option apparently. Let's go with free safety, A.J. Logan. In the 2nd round, we're going to go with receiver Bobby Elway. I suppose in the 3rd round, we'll go with the strong safety Julius Orr, projected for the 1st round out of Houston. So the only 2 players that we drafted that are going to see playing time are Logan 83 and Orr 73. But let's take a look at our offense and our defense. Russell's an 85, Jordan 85, Griffin's a 90. Porter 84, Curry 83, Gabriel 82, Miller 83. The offensive line 87, 80, 88, 81, 80. Looking pretty beastly. Kelly 83, Burgess 94, Lofton 87, Sands 83, Howard 85, Morrison 88, Briggs 97, Nnamdi 95, Washington 85, Bronson up to an 81, Stewart 86, and Huff is an 89. Let's see if we make the playoffs. In our final year, we went 4 and 12. The Chargers went 14, 1 and 1. Chiefs 7 and 9. Broncos 5, 10 and 1. I thought at least this year we would have got a wild card berth, but I guess I'm completely wrong. Check out the yearly awards. LaDainian Tomlinson with the MVP. Bulger, McNabb, Rivers, Manning. Coach of the year. Norv Turner, interesting. Marvin Lewis, I doubt it. AFC, let's go offensive play of the year. Tomlinson, Rivers, Manning, Palmer. Jay Cutler's up there. Defensive play of the year. D.D. Lewis, no idea who that is. Brian Thomas, Robinson. Joey Porter on the Dolphins. Landon Johnson on the Bengals. Offensive rookie of the year. No, we do have one. Bobby Elway. Wide receiver, what a pick by us. And defensive rookie of the year, we have Logan at number 3. I love to see it. Let's check out the stats. See how our rookies did. Let's start with passing. Jamarcus Russell, about 3,500 yards, 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Not that bad. Jordan, 1,250, 10 touchdowns. Griffin with 2. Russell had 3. Receiving, Jerry Porter, 906, 5 touchdowns. Curry, 640 with 3. Zach Miller, 343 with 5. Jordan, 304 with 3. Gabriel with 4 touchdowns, 356. Elway, 486, not bad. Mobley with 1. On defense, 107 tackles for Lance Briggs. 11 sacks for Burgess, 9 for Kelly, 8 for Lofton, 7 for Sands, 5 for Briggs, 3 for Howard. Interceptions, 6 for Huff, 4 for Washington, 4 for Namdi, 2 for Logan and Briggs. We don't have any safeties. We have 2 defensive touchdowns, Namdi and Lance Briggs. How does this year he's up there when he had 12 interceptions last year? I just don't get it. Where do we want to go? I think that's it, right? Yeah, let's find out who won the Super Bowl and then end this rebuild. It's been long. It's taken me like 2 hours. That's how slow and clunky this game is. The Saints beat the Bengals 55-34. I can't even believe the Bengals are in the Super Bowl. Let's check out the stats. Breeze, 276, 6 touchdowns with an interception. Palmer, 304 with 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing. Reggie Bush, 85 yards. McAllister, 56 with a touchdown. Rudy Johnson, 48. Irons, 28. Receiving. Eric Johnson, 6-64 with 1 touchdown. Hoosman, 6 for 87 with a touchdown. What about Colston, 5 for 81 with a touchdown. Chad Johnson, 5 for 63 with 2. Deuce McAllister, 17 yards with a touchdown. What else do you have here? Reggie Kelly with a touchdown. Henderson with 2. Reed with a touchdown. Nothing else. Are there any other players I might recognize? Probably not. What about on the defensive side of the ball? I can't organize by team. Really? Why isn't that a thing? Sacks? I'm just going to go through this whole thing, see if I recognize anybody. I probably won't. Will Smith, I do. Dexter Jackson, Leon Hall. McKenzie. Jonathan Joseph. Interesting. I did not know he started on the Bengals. Landon Johnson. Justin Smith, obviously. John Thornton. All right. That is going to be it for this rebuild. It was a bit of a weird one. I'll give you that. I thought maybe, like I said earlier in the video, I thought Madden 08 would be great to go back to, pick a team that did the worst, be able to build them up, maybe make the playoffs, win the Super Bowl, something along those lines. But let me know what other Madden you want to see realistic rebuilds in down in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Come on back for more. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.